Hey guys, so right now I'm going to be doing a random questions tag, and I was going to do a Q&A tag, but that really didn't work out. But I did get a question from a subscriber that I would like to answer in this video. So the subscriber's name is Daniela, and she said, why do you start YouTube? I honestly really don't have a reason why I started YouTube. Like, I've seen YouTubers say they started YouTube because they didn't have much friends or something along those lines. But I just started YouTube because I thought it would be something I'd like to get into. And when I was tiny, I used to watch YouTube videos myself. Like, I would go on YouTube and search up how to do hairstyles. When I was little, I really had a lot of inspiration from all those YouTubers, all those beauty gurus, and I was like, I want to be a YouTuber when I get older. And even when I was little, like, I would pretend that I would make videos, I would talk to myself, which is a weird thing and kind of funny. And it's kind of embarrassing too. I would talk to myself, like I would buy something and I would supposedly review it myself, and supposedly like I would talk to the camera, but there was no camera going on. It was just me talking to myself, pretending I was making a video, which now that I think about it, it's pretty embarrassing. So to start off with the tag, the first one is, how did you get your YouTube username? My YouTube username is pretty basic, I have to say. I knew I wanted to do beauty videos, which is why I just went with Beauty by Stephanie. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? So Stephanie is my middle name and Ilse is my first name, which, I mean, I would probably change it to Ilse being my middle name and Stephanie being my first name, just because, I don't know, like, at school, I remember like all the teachers would say it wrong. But yeah, I would change my two names around. I would flip them around. If you could go back into time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? If I could give my younger self advice, I would probably say to try more things. Like, don't be scared to try things out. And I would also say, I would tell myself that not to worry so much about what people think. Like, I know it's hard living in a world that has a lot of criticism. So at the end of the day, you're doing things for yourself, not for anyone else. So, I mean, why would you care what other people think or have to say about you? I don't know, that's just an advice that I would give myself. How old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? It's hard to remember this. Like, my bubblegum bubbles aren't that good anyway. Like, they get really tiny, like that tiny they get. It was probably when I was like 8. What did you want to be when you were little? When I was little, I wanted to be a lawyer. Like, I don't know, that's just what it's been all my childhood. And I don't even know where I got that idea. Like, since I was very little, I always wanted to be a lawyer. But, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, like, I'm not sure what I want to be in life. Oh, what's the hardest you've ever laughed? The hardest I've ever laughed was, I was laughing and, like, this was a while back, so I was laughing and all of a sudden I remember my brother picking me up and like being mad at my sister and saying, what did you do to her? Why is she on the ground? But like, I was laughing and like I blacked out because I was laughing so hard. What's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? I usually get upset once I'm in bed, like thinking about things, or if like I get upset and it's like daytime, I will go on a jog like, or a walk, I find that like walking or running, like, it really gets my mind off things. But I mean, if I'm in bed, like I said, which is usually what happens, I like to put the music that I'm feeling at that time, and I would just kind of cry things out. What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie for the moment is the Minions movie. Like, I mean, I love Minions. What's your favorite dessert? Oh, I got you. My favorite dessert is tiramisu cake. Like, let me show you guys my cake. Focus. 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 Focus, focus, focus. Okay, so the camera is not focusing on my cake. But it was tiramisu, and I really loved it. Like, I love tiramisu cake. Like, and like, it was such a surprise. Like, my sister got it for me, and like, I was just like, whoa. Let me see if I can focus it. Oh, you can kind of see. But yeah, it was tiramisu. It was like